If you're serious about growing your Amazon business and scaling to some big numbers, then let's talk about exactly what you're going to need to do in order to start selling $10,000 a month.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Barney with ProfitGuru. I'm a teacher, mother of 3, and Amazon FBA seller. Here at ProfitGuru, we're dedicated to trying strategies out and continually improving our own software to help other Amazon sellers just like you.
Welcome back to ProfitGuru. Thank you so much for being here with me. So let's get down to it. What exactly is it going to take from you in order to start selling $10,000 a month on Amazon? As you probably already know, this is not something where it's just going to get rich for you overnight. There's going to have to be a lot on your end that needs to be done in order to make that magic happen. The very first thing that you're going to need to do is to get some systems in place. The very basic of those systems is to have the software that's going to get you to those numbers. So having things like keep a style charts and profit calculators. Stuff where you're able to read them and know what you're looking for. Softwares that you've grown yourself familiar with how to use them so that you can use them to make good buying decisions. Now, once you're familiar with that stuff yourself, one of the very first important things to do in order to scale super high is to start outsourcing as much as possible. Think about it. If you want to be the CEO of your business, you have to start acting like the CEO. So the CEO has the big decisions up here. All of the smaller things that can be handled by smaller people, you need to be ready to give that away to them. You can't do it all. So you'll be a better CEO if those smaller tasks you're able to hand over to somebody else. So once you know your systems and how you want things done, then you can start finding and training people to do all of those small tasks that do take a ton of hours so that you're available where you're needed to make the big decisions. One of the best places that I found to find a really good virtual assistant to do a lot of this smaller work for you is on onlinejobs.ph. There are a ton of people on there from the Philippines who are very hard workers, so you'll be able to put up a job posting and then interview them to find these workers and start outsourcing. Another place that you can outsource is with prepping. It takes a lot of time to prep inventory. So if you're able to be at the point where it makes sense for you to invest a little bit more, because it does take money to pay people to prep the items, typically what I'm seeing is around maybe like $1 or so per item. So once you're to the point where you're making enough each month and you're ready to scale higher to sell 10,000, you're probably going to need to invest in a prep center to start prepping this stuff for you. The next crucial thing that you're going to have to do if you want to sell 10,000 a month is to start writing down those goals. Once you have in place what you want for a goal and you write it down, then you're going to be able to put it into smaller chunks that are attainable. So for instance, if your goal is selling 10,000 a month, you need to put that down on paper and see what it's going to take to hit that number. If you're doing the arbitrage model, it's probably typical that you're seeing maybe a 50% return on your investment. So if that's the case and you want to sell 10,000, that means that you're going to have to buy 20,000 in inventory to sell. So if you do the math on that and write it down, that's about $2,500 per week each month, and that breaks down to a spending goal of about $357 per day. Once you're able to get that down on paper and see exactly what you need to do to reach that goal each day, it makes it a lot more easy to actually hit. The next crucial piece that you're going to need in order to hit these big numbers is to have a passion for learning, a growth mindset, and a really good work ethic. In order to improve your business every day, you're also going to have to improve yourself every day. Things are changing all of the time with e-commerce and with Amazon itself. So you're going to have to be able to know what are the trends, what's happening, what's selling good, what niches are there, what do I need to avoid. There's always more ways that you can improve, and the learning never stops. So if you're the type of person who thinks, oh, I know it all, I'm good to go, there's always more to know. So make yourself in this growth mindset position where you're always out there looking for more information. How can I source better? Should I be looking for bundles? What can I be sourcing for that's going to be selling the fastest right now? Stay up to date with the trends. Things are coming and going on Amazon, so it's important that you're going to be doing the research that's going to keep you up to date with the trends. Now, if you remember the fidget spinners that were super popular not that long ago, those were a super hot commodity. And what happened with a lot of sellers is they got their hands on them and they were ordering them in bulk because they were making bank. And then guess what? All of a sudden, Fidget spinners were not a thing anymore, and sellers were stuck with all of this inventory and not able to unload it. So make sure you're paying attention to that. What are the trends? What are they looking like? What's popular now? And what do I think is going to be popular coming up? The next thing that's going to help you to sell $10,000 per month is your network. Now, this is where I really did not think it was going to affect my numbers as much as it actually has. I pretty much assumed, okay, I'm selling on Amazon, it's me, I'm just a one-man band right now. And it's really not. The people who you are building in your tribe, the like-minded individuals who have your back and you have theirs, they are going to play a key role in your growth. They really are. So you need to be looking for these friendships, looking to form these partnerships, because that's the goal. You're going to have people who you can converse with, you can be trading ideas, and hopefully you will be able to form some partnerships where they're helping to rub your back and you're rubbing theirs. I guarantee you, once you start to grow your network and get these people in your tribe, you will see those numbers get higher. And the very last thing that you're going to need in order to hit this $10,000 selling goal is the cash flow. Now, $357 a day in sourcing and buying, that's a pretty big number. So in order to get to the $10,000, that's what you need to be spending each day on inventory. So if you don't have the cash flow to be spending that, then you're probably not going to be able to hit that goal. So that's the very first thing you'll need to figure out before you can even go any further. Do I have the funds to make this happen? Now, I'm not saying you have to spend $357 because maybe your returns are higher. Maybe you're selling things that are making 80 to 100% return on your investment. But I will say that the typical numbers for selling arbitrage are lower than that. They're typically around the 30 to the 60% range. So if you have 50% as the number and you give yourself this goal of spending $357 per day, then that will definitely be a reasonable goal to help you to hit that $10,000 mark. So there you have it. That is the formula that I've come up with that is going to help you to reach a $10,000 per month selling goal on Amazon. Hopefully you can start implementing them and you can start growing your business to these big numbers. Anybody can do Amazon. Anybody can hit that number. You just have to know how to do it. You have to have the steps in place. You have to have the goal written down. You have to have the game plan. So get your game plan together, write down those goals, have your cash flow, get your network, have the systems in place, and then be ready to outsource wherever you can. And then you are going to make your dreams come true with Amazon. As always, thank you for being here with me. Make sure that you're subscribed to our channel and like this video. Pop a comment down below and let me know where you are in your business and if you're ready to start reaching that goal of selling $10,000 per month. If you are interacting on our channel and you are subscribed, then you could be one of 3 lucky winners that wins an annual subscription to our ProfitGuru software. Good luck, I hope you win, and I'll see you next week. Bye.